Well, hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. This is Wake Up Call and it is day 2 of our Club Inspire Christmas event. And I tell you what, if day 2 is half as good as day 1, you are in for an absolute corker of a day. And you know what? I know what's coming up, so I can guarantee that you are going to have a fabulous day with us. If you weren't here yesterday, first of all, where were you? Where were you? Anyone who was anyone was here yesterday, joining in with the fun. If you weren't here yesterday, let me fill you in on what you missed and what you need to know going forward. We are celebrating Christmas in July here at Crafters TV with our Club Inspire members. Now, if you're not yet a member of Club Inspire, tip from the top, make sure you join up. And if you're saying, oh, I don't want to join because it's going to cost me loads of money to join the club, it's not. It doesn't cost any money to join. It's completely free. I don't know if you talk like that. And all you have to do is you go to the website, you click the Club Inspire button, right? And then we need your email address, your name. You come up with a password, and then you're in. You're in the club. You sign up, you get 20% off your first order today. You get 250 points to make you a bronze member, and every purchase after that, you get 5% off. But here's the great thing. Once you're in the club, you will then take advantage of all of the other amazing benefits of this whole week, like double points. And say, for example, you jump in and buy one of our big collections, like the Bethlehem collection, which is holding on by a thread. You can, well, actually move up the ranks within Club Inspire very, very quickly indeed. So, double points for all of our Club Inspire members today, which is amazing. And also, right throughout the week, up until end of play on Friday, we are popping a free gift into your basket simply for shopping with us. And here's the brilliant thing, no minimum spend. So if you decide, you know what, I want to get the free gift, I'm just going to buy a bottle of tacky glue, or I'm going to buy some pokey tools, we will still whack into your basket today's free gift, which is the Stocking Creator Card. And let me just tell you, this is worth £17, $20, and that is the free gift, no matter how many times you shop today. So if you check out with us this morning, this will go in your basket. If you then buy again with us later on, you'll get it again. So a great way to stock up on, you know, gifts for yourself and also potential Christmas gifts for other people within your life as well. That's today's free gift, so don't miss out. There's something else I want to tell you about in just a few moments' time. Prizes. But before I do that, let me introduce you to the lady who is with me today, helping me launch, well, a plethora, great word, a plethora of brand new product. Well, she's my absolute fave.
Yes, I better be. I better be.
I have to say that, otherwise she comes over here and she goes, gives me a clip round the ear. Is my absolute fave, TV wifey, Debbie Robinson.
Why, thank you, why, thank you. Back in the building, back reunited with my lovely Ben, and a great day lined up. Oh, you've had a good couple of days with some amazing launches.
I know.
And we've had to tweak some of the demos because of some of the things that have been flying.
Yeah.
But guess what I've got?
What you got?
I've got some brand new, I've got a brand new launch today. I'm going to give you a sneaky peek in this show. We've also got a little bit of a launch coming up later on as well, which we're going to give you a little sneaky peek in the show with a brand new craft box, number 50. I'm going to say for now. But we've got some amazing things. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because let me tell you, these are beautiful. These are our decorative frame dies, all about the Christmas as well, and traditional Christmas scenes. Now, the lovely thing about these are they're so versatile, there's so many things that you can do with them, and they create this beautiful frame. And when I say the frame, because you've got the dies in 2 pieces, it means you can create like apertures and bring in these beautiful, look at that one that Marie's done, it's absolutely stunning. You've got stamps in there as well, so you've literally got a ready-made card in one set alone. I mean, look at that, that is just, oh my days. Absolutely beautiful. I love that one. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got the halls one with a beautiful poinsettia. Again, you can be making card bases with it because of the shape of the outside frame die. And then that lovely frame in there. These are going to be perfect for your scrapbookers because you can frame pictures around the back. They're going to be perfect for things like your shaker boxes, shaker cards, paper piecing, stained glass window effect. effects, simply cut into your cardstock and create this lovely, it is almost like a framed aperture is what I'm going to call it, because that's out of this world. All of the designs are beautiful. We've got 6 different designs in this collection. Quite like this one because it's quite a different one. It's like a chocolatey gold colour, very rich, very opulent, and absolutely beautiful. Look at me, swallowed a dictionary this morning.
What's going on?
An absolute belter of a collection. I can't wait to get started with this one. But we've got tons more lined up for you because we've got kicking things off right now. We wake up, call sneaky peek into everything that's coming across the day. We've got the launch later on at 2 p.m. We've also got launch party because it's a Tuesday and it's a launch party with absolutely tons of things on there. It's going to be a corker of a day. And do you know what? It's even started raining. Outside, the sunshine has disappeared, Ben.
It's raining?
It's been raining, yeah. I had a little wander across to the office and got wet. So literally, it started to have
It's raining in the office?
Well, do you know, there's always one.
And it's usually me. It's going to be a fun day today. I must just say also that, of course, if you comment on our shows during this event, which runs until Friday, we're giving away goodie bags. All you got to do is send us a message, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube, maybe ask a question, get involved with the hashtag BANTS, whatever it might be. If you comment, you get yourself in the draw to win a goodie bag. I'll just very, very quickly show you. Now, the contents of the goodie bag will be the same but different. For example, you will get a set of pens in your goodie bag. Might not necessarily be the tricolour pens, but you will get pens. You will get in your goodie bag a 6x6 paper pad. Might not be this one here, might be a completely different one. But the point is, we are giving away these goodie bags on each and every show. And all you got to do, it is decent. George has just gone, decent that, innit? Decent that, mate. All you got to do is comment, and at the end of the show, we'll be picking somebody at random to go on Ben and Joe's nice list. Not Sarah's nice list this year. Oh no, we've taken over. So basically, get commenting. At the end of the show, I will write down the winner of the bag from this show, and also, we're giving 2 chances a day on our socials of getting onto the nice list as well. So not only will I be writing up the winner from this show, but I will also be writing up yesterday's 2 winners, one from the UK, one from the US, who got involved with our social pages yesterday. So stand by. If you commented on those, I could be writing your name up at the end of the show. Also worth bearing in mind, if you are checking out our socials, there's a very funny video up currently of me and Joe dressed in our Christmas suits stealing presents. If you haven't yet seen it, have a look. It's pretty good, and we've already had calls from BAFTAs, the Oscars, and the Golden Globes could very well be nominated for a big film award later in the year. That last bit isn't true. Let's have a look, though, at this brand new collection. Debbie's shown you already a few finished samples, but you're going to be seeing this in full, the official launch coming your way 2 o'clock this afternoon, 9 o'clock Eastern. When we showed you this on the HSM preview show Sunday afternoon, you guys were going absolutely berserko for this. It's such a lovely collection, your decorative stamp and dies, just allowing you, I think, to create the most gorgeous projects. Like Debbie was telling you about, you know what, if you want to make quick, easy cards that are going to really, please those mantelpieces, these are the cards to go for. You've got the actual decorative frame itself, you've got your outer die too, so again, if you're wanting to use these on your box lids, if you're wanting to kind of cut these out and use these as frames on your card, whether you're going to be using them as apertures, there's so many possibilities. And with each of the sets that you've got, this one here, of course, is the beautiful bell. You've got some stamps to go with them, so the stamps always match up beautifully with the actual design of your die. Ding dong, merrily on high. I was in a right sing-song mood yesterday. I don't know if anybody... Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're carrying that on today.
Oh, of course.
A lot of people loved it, actually, so maybe I'll just give you a quick ding dong, merrily on high. That's the first. Hey. It is going to be another sing-song day. Next one is this beautiful set, The Most Wonderful Time. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm enjoying this. Debbie's in good voice, aren't you? Because Debbie was off seeing the Fizz the other day.
I was indeed singing my little heart out. Singing my little heart out at the top of my little voice. In the sweltering heat. in the sweltering heat.
Oh yeah, that was wham. Saturday,
God, that was warm.
Talking of warm, these are hot deals right here. You've got this beautiful frame with the poinsettia and your little holly leaf. Deck the halls. You've then got this one here, which is my absolute fave.
It's gorgeous.
I always love the scene of Father Christmas and his reindeer flying through the sky. It takes me back, and I say this every year, to when we used to do Santa spotting with the kids on Christmas Eve, and we used to watch for Santa Claus going over. And this just takes me back to those times when we used to do it. And I love this so much. And again with these, you know what? You've got so much snippability. If you just decided that you wanted, you know, Father Christmas, the reindeer here, there's nothing to stop you snipping in to these as well. But there's so much that you can do, and you'll see it over the course of the shows. So that one is Dashing Through the Snow.
On a open sleigh.
This one here is this one here. I really wish you could hear the guys in the gallery today. Is more of your sort of nativity, your traditional Christmas. If you bought the Bethlehem collection yesterday, this is one that you will definitely use with that. Start of wonder, start of night, start of royal beauty bright.
I never know the rest of the songs, so I just go because I think it sounds okay.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying it. And lastly in the collection, you've got this gorgeous frame with all of those beautiful snowflakes. And once again, you know what? Think of all the snippability that you've got in there too. The stamp here is, there's no song to this one. Wishing you a Christmas filled with the warmth of family, friends and fun. I just made that up. You're saving £21.95 today, or £24.75 on the full collection. Platinum price is £63.99, £75.96. Remember, you're going to get double points on this as well, and of course you will also get your free gift thrown into your basket today too. So plenty of reasons to be shopping. Let us know what you're shopping for. Also let us know which is your favourite within the collection. Remember, the more you comment, the more chances you've got of winning the goodie bag that we have on the show. Few quick hellos, and then we'll get on to it. We've got Cool Cat Caitlin on the socials. And hang on a minute. And Superstar, hang on a minute. How many people have got on the socials today? Everyone's on the socials. Amelia is in with us from Chicago. Mary Kay Knoll says, good morning from Wisconsin. I can honestly say it's Crafters Companion's fault. I had difficulty sleeping last night. I kept thinking about that beautiful Bethlehem collection. Diana says, good morning, Debbie and Ben. Merry Christmas in July. Merry Christmas. Hey, all crafters, says Sensational Sky. I hope all are good today. Jeffrey says, good morning, Ben and Debbie from New Hampshire. And Louisa joins us saying, I'm loving all the Christmas themes. Debbie says, if my husband only knew how much I spent in the last few weeks, oh my. Doesn't need to know. Sam says, absolutely gorgeous. And Diane says, I hope you are getting plenty of ice cream and cold drinks in this heat. Have you had any cold drinks and ice cream yet today, Debbie?
Not today.
No.
On Saturday, I think I had 2 ice creams. I mean, that's unheard of. I never have that many ice creams. Lots of cold drinks.
Yeah.
Lots of cold drinks, because you've got to keep hydrated, because things can happen to you if you don't. As I nearly found out yesterday when I nearly decked it at Hobby Maker.
Did you?
I did, yeah. I had to get. Do
I need to wheel the sofa over or something?
They put me on the sofa. Put me on the sofa. Got me a nice drink and a fan just to keep it cool, because the air conditioner were broke.
Oh, it's not what you need
so
on one of the hottest days of the year. It didn't kick in till about 2 o'clock, which was incredibly warm. So just cleaning my dye, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Oh, well, whilst you're cleaning your dye, I'll do a few more hellos. Mary Kay Knoll says, it could be a sing-off between Ben and Debbie today, or on Play Your Crafts Right, it could be a version of Name That Tune.
Oh, like that.
Lynn Mars says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, all at Crafty Towers. Good morning. I love the die with Santa flying over the rooftop, says Mary Pat. That's our favourite as well, I think. And Sean Sterling says, Ben and Debbie need to release a duets album. Well, I mean, there's probably been worse albums released, to be honest with you. So maybe we'll make that so this Christmas. Look out for it. Ben and Debbie sing the hits. Which of the frames are you going to be working with?
Oh, well, across on the launch show, I'm going to work with all of them.
Right.
And even if we don't get through all the demos that I've got planned for the 2 o'clock show, we've still got the later on show that we could perhaps potentially put one in there if we speak to producer Jamie nicely. But I'm going to kickstart with the Falling Snow. I love this collection. I love every single one of these frames. I love the versatility I know you must get sick of me saying it, but honestly, I like dies all the time to give me more than one option in what they can do. And these are certainly an exception to the rule with there because they're just absolutely phenomenal. We've popped them into a two-parter. So you've got this outside frame that's got the cutting edge, and then this one is the decorative part, which is going to create that lovely decorative feature to the frame. But it doesn't cut out all the way, so it gives you certain elements that cut out, but certain elements that stay connected into your cardstock. So if you're going on to a bigger project, because these basically will fit onto a 6x6, where they've been designed, they're 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches.
Yeah.
So they've been designed to work on a 6x6, which for me is plenty enough for a Christmas card. But if you want to take it into a bigger project, you can absolutely go into a bigger one, because you can either use that to put a frame on and then stick it onto the front of a project, or you can cut directly into it and have a bigger frame all the way on the outside. You've also got the stamp in there, so if you are batch making with things like your Christmas cards, every single year Christmas is one of the biggest events that we make the most cards for, especially if you're doing your your fairs, or you're selling to make, or you're gifting to your family and friends. This is the most time that you're going to make the most cards. So these are going to be brilliant for quick, easy, stylish, stunning cards, because every single one of these scenes are beautiful. And this snippability factor as well, you can chop into these and create extra pieces. I saw one that I had yesterday, and it was chopped into 4 and then popped onto a 4-piece frame, and it looks absolutely stunning. I've got one planned later on, not a scrapbook page, but to show you the way that you can use it if you want to frame pictures of your loved ones behind there. And I've done it of my little grandkids, and I'm going to give a little big shout out to my little gorgeous Sapphire right now, who is in the start of her first sports day ever. She got a little bit anxious this morning. She got excited telling me about it and then burst into tears. Oh, why? Well, you know that her little legs don't work like the normal way that they should do, because she has to wear support boots and things like that. So she flags behind the rest of the kids. There's some really... But you know, for me, I just think it's amazing to see where she's come and how she's grown and how much she's developed over 4 years, and the fact that she can now walk and run, which is what we didn't think could ever happen. So it's lovely to see. So for me, it's a big achievement for her. And I wish I were there. I wish I were there. So I've told her to take loads of sneaky photos and sneaky videos. And I went, just of Sapphire. I don't want to see anybody else. Just want to see my little Sapphire. So yes. And I'm going to do a little picture of them later and show you how beautiful that these frames work, because that was the idea behind these. They're almost like a Creator card from their Creator card range, but these are frames. And the things that you can do with them, from paper piecing to lots of different types of cards, for me is a big plus. And always, I know I talk about it a lot, but as a crafter, when I take my purple head off and put my crafting head on, I like to be able to do more than one thing, and these absolutely tick that box perfectly. Right, so with that in mind, I am going to start with, and I'm going to make an easel card. I did this yesterday when I was down at Redditch, and I absolutely love this style of card. So what I've created is, I've gone for a 5 3/4 rather than a 6x6. I've gone for a 5 3/4. Yeah. Only reason being is I did it on my Ultimate Pro, and I used it on an half fold of A4, which measures around 5 3/4. So I've snipped that down to a 5 3/4 square. I've got one base that's going to stick onto the top, because this is going to be an easel with a see-through element. And then I've put my score lines into place. So I've put a score line in the centre and a score line in the half of that 5 3/4 as well. And what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to line that up. Now, I'm not going to use the outside frame for this. I want it to cut directly into my cardstock, so I'm just going to place that to one side. And I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to stick that down. Now, for this particular snowflake design, it doesn't matter which way around you pop this. For the other ones, if you were doing this with the Star of Wonder, or the lovely, gorgeous flying Santa. Flying Santa.
Blessing through the snow.
Thank you very much. Yes. If you were using those, you would need to make sure you've got it in this direction. But with the snowflake, you can get away with it, because it doesn't matter which way you put this. So I'm going to line that up, and I'm going to stick that down with some low tack tape. And I'm just going to pop that into the centre. Okay. And then I'm going to run this through my, die cutting machine plates.
Run it through your olives.
There we go. I thought I was all organised. So I'm going to pop that onto the plate. Now, it's a thin metal die, so it's the normal combination with your Gemini. These will actually fit through your MIDI, as well as your Junior. Depending on the size of the card you're going for. So for me personally with this one, you can do this on your MIDI. because you can wrap your card around the outside, or on your junior you can wrap it around underneath, or you can put it on your other plates if you're using your bigger machine. But it will fit through there perfectly, and especially if you're going for the full frame effect by using the outside part, no problem at all, absolutely no problem at all. So I'm going to just take that off and then, oh gosh, it looks absolutely, honestly, beautiful. Let me move my specs case out of the way, I don't know why I put it back there. And then I'm going to just push that piece out. In fact, lift off with my pokey tool.
Yeah. This is going to look gorgeous. So
it honestly is
detail in the
beautiful.
snowflakes.
There's honestly tons of detail. The lovely thing about this as well is a little bit of a snippability.
Yeah, snip the snowflakes.
Oops, apologies right now, I've already started.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I've got to have a little bit of mess.
Snip out your snowflakes, like you say, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Snip your snowflake. Snip your snowflakes out. Snip your snowflakes.
Aye.
But I'm just going to take out all the little pieces that have been left behind in there. So let's just take that out. Now, because it is a very intricate design, please don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. Take your time with it.
Oh, yes.
Because it is a very intricate die. It's got lots of cutting points, lots of extra detail, but it's simply beautiful.
There's lots of love coming in for these, by the way. Christine says, morning everyone, ready for another assault on your bank card? Question mark. Hello Debbie, Ben, Chloe and all watching from the showery overcast Lancashire, says Deborah. Miriam's in saying good morning, y'all from hot and humid South Carolina. Steamy 76, feels like 96. Looking forward to getting the Christmas frame collection plus the Sarah Christmas collection, says Stephen. And Sam says, so glad I have a rest of the week off so I can watch the shows. And Mary Pat says, Ben, you're in fine form 2 days in a row. I know, to thunk it. I think you've got the Christmas spirit. I have. I'm in the Christmas mood, and my absolute favours here as well. I mean, what more can I ask for? Some eggnog, maybe, some mince pies.
Oh,
that would probably
do you know what? I know it's the middle of summer, but I would really love a mince pie right now.
Would you?
Oh my God, I would eat mince pies all year round if we could have them out.
Oh, same.
Yeah, apart from Mr. Kipling, who is a well-known baker over here.
Yeah, he makes exceedingly good cakes.
He does make exceedingly good cakes. But I think can you get mince pies all year round with Mr. Kipling?
Surely not.
Do you think not?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it only a seasonal thing?
I'm pretty sure you can't get. It's like your nuts, isn't it? You can't get all the...
Like your what?
You know, all your Christmas nuts you can't get, can you? All year round, I don't think. Like what are the ones that you crack when you crack your nuts?
Walnuts?
No, the really difficult ones.
The hard ones, yeah.
You have to get the old...
My mum used to do it
Brazil
with her
nuts.
teeth. What? That's
Brazil
the
nuts.
one, yes.
Yeah, you only see them, don't you, around Christmas time.
No, I know. They're beautiful though, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Especially
well, I might pop down
chocolate.
to Tesco later on and see if I can find some mince pies for you.
Well, I was just thinking the same thing. I might have to go looking. Do you know what I love as well? I love the iced versions.
Oh, me
Do you know
too.
the mince pie, the iced on the top?
Yes.
Now, we have a local baker's called Staniford's where I live.
Called what?
Staniford's. It's not all over the country. I think it's a York thing.
Yeah.
And every year they bring out mince pies with icing and a Christmas tree on the top full of icing. Delicious. I promise I'll fetch you some when it gets to that kind of season.
What do you have with your mince pie? Do you ever have it with a bit of cream? Or
Nothing.
Oh, nothing, just on its own?
Nothing, on its own. Devour it with a nice warm drink. Absolutely.
Do you ever eat it up? Never ever eat it up with a bit of like cream on top?
Do you know? No. I like them when they're freshly made. My nana and my grandma used to make freshly made ones, and when they come out of the oven, oh my God, divine. But no, since then I've never really had them warm.
Bethan just said mince pie should definitely be a year-long thing.
Yes, they should.
And Sean says mince pie, short crust or flaky pastry? Short crust for me.
Short, yeah, definitely. Flaky, no. No, flaky, no. No flaky on your mincy pie.
No
mince
flaky
pie.
on the mincy.
On your mince pie. On your mince pie.
No flaky on the mincy.
No flaky on the mincy. No. Right, I'm just cleaning my die out because I've done this first part and I'm just going to put a bit of colour underneath it so you can see that incredible detail, which looks, I'll pop it on that blue. Look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely stunning.
Oh, yeah.
And the snippability is when you can take little pieces out and you can layer them up so you could create a little bit of a decoupage look as if you want as well. But you know, I talk about the frame element. This is perfect now for pictures in the background. Maybe some toppers that you might have from other collections. Maybe your sentiment that comes in your kit as well. But what I'm just going to do, Ben, is I'm going to pop it on now onto my frame. So this is the bit that's going to sit on top of the easel card to create that lovely see-through element.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to pop that on, and again I'm going I'm not gonna use the outside frame just yet. I will be using it in a moment for something a little bit different. But again, honestly, this is just out. I love this collection. It really is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go in now and again just pop that through our machine. So let's push it up to the top because I'll only just throw a little bit of it. Got some nice new plates. Who's been putting new plates in?
Michelle.
Did she
used them
pinch
for
some
the
new
first time
plates? Oh, she left
yesterday.
them behind. Are they hers?
I don't know if they're hers, but she made a point of saying yesterday, as it was like the start of a new event, she would have some new plates. So whether they were hers or whether she just nicked them, I don't know.
But that's the thing when you get a new... It is lovely getting a set of new plates. I try and use my plates until I can use them no more. And when I say that, if you can imagine how many things we make over the course of what we do, and this is outside of his own crafting, because I do love to craft for myself as well, but it's like, yes, it's just like that, Producer Jamie.
Getting fresh sheets.
Yeah,
yes.
I love add some new fresh sheets.
There's nothing better, is there, than slipping into some nice fresh sheets.
I know. Well, I'm quite proud of myself over the day. I've managed to do a little bit of what was that? What were you giggling at you over there?
I'm just gurning at the thought of fresh sheets.
Well, it is. They are lovely, aren't they? So I've got to agree with you on that one. Absolutely. And I've been wanting to get me, do you know your ground post? Do you know one of those, what do they call them?
A what?
Those things that...
What are you talking about? Now what? Sign language
that you
now?
put your clothes on.
Oh, but a clothes line?
An area.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Washing area.
Indoor area.
Clothes. One of those that you stick in ground. So I've not had one for a fair few years, so I've been going up to my daughter's and pegging me washing out on there, which seems really stupid because I've got a lovely great big garden. So since I've had my garden cut, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a bit of DIY myself.
Oh yeah.
So I went to the local builder's yard, got myself some cement, dug my hole with me, get this, with my crafting ruler, 25 centimetres down.
You dug a hole with a ruler?
No. You're on one today, I can tell. You know, cheeky look about you. No, I dug it with me hole, with my shovel.
You dug a hole with a hole?
I dug it with my shovel, my little hand shovel, dug it, measured it with my craft ruler because I didn't have a ruler with me, so I got my craft ruler out my craft bag, measured it, did my cement in there, put my pole in. I'm so proud of myself because I don't do DIY.
Is it straight?
It's straight as a die, honestly, yeah. Honestly,
well, good
what
for
does
you.
Straight as a die mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
But it's really straight. Oh, it's really proud of myself, Ben.
Well, good
it's
for
not
you.
very often I do things like that, you know.
So you've got your own little washing...
Got my own washing line now, so Tasha will be pleased to know I'm not going to pinch a washing line anymore because I've been doing it for last year. So yeah, it's nice to have that. But yeah, I'm really proud. It's nice, isn't it, when you do a little... it's like one of those winning moments, isn't it? What you know, in life, a winning moment in life when you do something and you achieve it.
Well, it's like I'm not massively DIY-y, but like when we moved into the new house, I put up all of our like curtain rails and poles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I was very pleased with that, and and now every time I look at them now, and I'm just like, oh, I did that. And they're still there a year later; they haven't fallen down. So yeah, I know what you mean. It's like one of those.
It's a sense of achievement. Yes, absolutely.
You know, hashtag winning.
It is winning, absolutely winning at life. That's what we'll say, winning at life. Now I've got my. This is my base card with the easel part. So you've got this lovely decorative feature, and then what we're going to do is we're going to match that up over the top.
Oh,
and you'll know when you've got it in the right place because, like so, that matches up now. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of acetate around the back. So I've got my little acetate sheet because I want to strengthen it a little bit because obviously it's a frame and not that it's weakened it, but it's because it's got the middle part out of it. I want to give it some rigidity. So I'm going to use my dotty tape pen. I'm going to go all the way around there. Let's do all of this. Do we have dotty tape pens back in stock, Ben?
I think we have.
Yeah?
Have we? I think.
Well, when I was here the other week, there wasn't any. So I just want to check in with you that we've still got some.
I don't know the answer to that question, but we are just having a look. Let's see if I can beat the guys in the gallery.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Just because I absolutely love my dotty tape pen, especially when you've got intricate cuts like this. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, they're in stock.
Fabulous.
Boom.
That's what I like to hear. So if you're getting these and you haven't, or you need to top up, get hold of your dotty tape pen and stick those in your basket because they'll pay dividends when you are using these fabulous dies.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put my acetate onto the back like so. Now I've gone a little bit over, so I'm just going to trim that down because it will affect the way that I cut. But I'd rather have a larger piece and trim it down than have a smaller piece and fall short.
Yes.
So I'm just going to trim that off. Oh, I can see a little bit more. It's a lovely thing, acetate, but invisible. Very difficult sometimes to see by the naked eye. See a little bit more there. I must have cut this bigger than I thought, actually.
Oh.
I know. So let's go in there. Right, so that's all done.
Yep.
But I want to put a little frame round it. So I've chosen some, I fell in, this paper pad that we released a couple of years ago, I absolutely loved. And I found some the other day. Do you know you're doing a little bit of a clear out?
What paper pad was that?
Oh gosh, it was a snowy one that we did.
With snowflakes.
Oh, I can't remember what it was called. It was an 8x8 paper pad and it had lots of lovely Christmassy designs in, and I thought this snowflake fitted that perfectly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use my outside frame because I want to put a little bit of colour at the back of this frame. So I'm going to use my outside frame, and I've cut my cardstock to the exact same piece of the original piece, which was 5 3/4. So I've cut this to 5 3/4, but I'm going to create a lovely little frame using the outside piece. So I need to make sure I've got that taped down really good, because I've realised that I haven't got one that I ready made, and I haven't fetched my book with me either, so we might not have got any left. So I've got to make sure this bit goes right, Ben. Let's keep your fingers and everything else crossed. Pop that onto there. Should be, yeah, perfect. Move that one. I'll switch to my smaller plates. So what are people thinking about this collection? I want to hear what you think about this collection.
Well, do you know what? There's a lot of chat about the collection. There's also, and you started this, there's a lot of chat about mince pies. I'll read them in order. Mince pies will be out on the shelves at the end of August and beginning in September in Tesco's, says Stephen. All right, August, September time apparently, so there's no mince pies. What is mince pie? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is, says Alicia. It's like
it's like a sweet,
savoury... it's sort of... What do you call it? It's like dried fruits,
yes,
like raisins and things like that, and like sort of spicy as well, isn't it, inside?
Yeah,
inside
delicious.
Like a short crust pastry.
Oh,
it's really
heaven.
nice. Used to be made out of like, it was like suet, wasn't it? Like beef suet.
Did it really?
Back in the day, yeah. It was actually like proper mince. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
No flaky on the mincy, says Sam. I love it. No flaky on the mincy.
No flaky on the mincy. Nope, no flaky.
Paul says, morning Ben and Debbie, I'm loving the vintage snowman collection which arrives Saturday, and I'm waiting delivery of the Frosty and Bright collection. I ordered the Bethlehem collection. Brilliant collections yet again. Loving the snowflakes, says Cynthia. This set of dies are fantastic, says Aunt Penny. And Christine Mahoney has just said, I love this collection so much. Let us know if you're jumping in and grabbing it. It's proving very, very busy already. Few questions coming through as well. Rhiannon says, which paper collection is that pattern paper from? We're not sure,
I might have to ask our Tracy, because I'm pretty sure I've seen one in Tracy's back cupboard.
Yeah. I know what you were going to say then.
Back shelves.
Back shelves.
Back shelves. I think I've seen it on back shelves. It's one that we did a couple of years. There was a blue one, and then there was this like a vanilla, not vanilla. I wonder if Sam McDonald's watching, because I know Sam was. Oh, with
Sam's just commented. She said, "No flaky on the minty." So
Sam was with us at Craftaganza, and I used it in the Craftaganza projects. So I'm just wondering if Sam can remember. I've got a terrible memory. I am really sorry, and unless I write it down, which guess what, I didn't, because I'm silly a Billy like that, I am. But yeah, I used it on that collection, so it'd be interesting to know if somebody can remember. Well, I'm just going to match this up again. There we go, I've got the right one. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pop on the bottom half of this. I'm going to pop some of that dotted tape pen. So I'm going to turn it this way for a second. I'm just going to cover it up, because I only want to put me dotted tape pen just onto that bottom half. And I don't want it to go over, because I don't want it to stick everywhere. So I'm just going to go across, like so. And I'm always little top tip when you are using your dotted tape pen, especially with something really intricate, bring it towards you rather than away, because you can drag and you can pull, and that's a little top tip that our lovely Jan shared with us all, because she's just full of top tips, our lovely Jan, and that really it made a difference for me. So I'm just going to pop that over the top.
Sam has been in touch.
Has she been in touch?
She said it was called the Christmas Snowflake.
Was it really?
Apparently that's what she says. It was this Christmas snowflake.
I'll be totally honest, I am absolutely I've got a terrible
Glittering
memory.
Snowflakes.
A glittery snowflake?
I said that a minute ago.
Did you really?
I said that about 5 minutes ago.
Sorry,
Glittering snowflake, I said. Is that what it is, Jamie? That's what I said. I can't remember. I said that about 5 minutes ago. I said when you got it out, I said glittering snowflake. And no one said that. I literally said that. glittering snowflake. You really want to take.
Bless you.
You got that out and said, oh, I'm not sure where that's from. And I went, is it glittering snowflake? And nobody said anything.
So the inside panel to that now, I'm going to use as my mat and layer rather than waste. You're putting a lot of gainy faces today, then. So I'm genuinely just can't remember. I'm really sorry. And if I do find out, I'll tell you when. I'll find out when I get home.
But Maria M says, it's the Glittering Snowflakes Collection 2020. I'm sitting with the paper pad beside me as I write.
Thank you very much.
I said it 5 minutes ago. I said get the snowflakes. Why were you talking about it still? Oh, dear.
Now, I've got my decorative part,
Yes.
but I've also now got a lovely decorative back panel as well. So can you see how lovely that looks? So you've got this see-through element to this frame.
Yeah.
But what I need, of course, is
A stopper.
me flopper stopper.
Flopper
I've given it a
stopper.
new name, I'm telling you, so
Flopper
I've got to
stopper.
stick with it. And funnily enough, you've got that in the form of the stamp. Wishing you a Christmas filled with the warmth of family, friends and fun.
Aww.
Because that is exactly summing up Christmas to a T.
Yes, it
What
does.
a gorgeous sentiment for this one.
Yeah.
We know there's no song in that one, but it doesn't matter because it's a beautiful sentiment. Gorgeous script as well. Beautifully script. So what I'm going to just pop there is my, and I'm just going to just debate where I want that. So yeah, I think I'll go there. I hope that's straight now. There we go. Looks about straight. Pop that down. And now I've got my my flopper stopper, just flopping over. And then I'm just going to add a couple of little snowflakes.
Beautiful.
Of course, you can take these and then you can go in, and I'll just fetch the one that I've got here. You can go in with your little snippers. Let me find my little snippers, Ben. Oh, where are my little snippers gone? Oh, well, I'll use these. Little snippers have disappeared. No, the little snips have gone. And rather than bending down and grabbing them out of my bag, I thought I'll just go in and do a little bit of snipping.
Lynn says, you two sound like an old married couple. Ha, 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 ha.
Sweetheart, TV, wifey and husby. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
TV, wifey and husby.
Husby.
Hubby. Hubby.
Hubby and wifey.
Hubby and wifey, yes.
And shh, because Sarah says, morning everyone, I'm sat watching sneakily whilst being at work.
Oh, Sarah, shh.
Shh. Emma says you could make your own background with the new snowflakes from Frosty and Bright, and wonderful ink pads would look glorious. I love these dies. I'll have to go and get them. Off I go. BRB, says Emma. So Emma's getting them. And I know Sue King's ordered this collection as well. She just says, I've just ordered these frames. Beautiful as always. They're so classy, Debbie, aren't they? And that kind of set again where, you know, you're not going to just use them this Christmas and go, oh, well, they'll be out of date next year. These you'll use year after year after year after year.
Exactly. That's the lovely thing about the Christmas ranges that we bring out. We're not dating them.
No.
So you've got, you know, every Christmas. It's not just Christmas 2022.
Yeah.
You've got lots of options there to use them, or, you know, every single Christmas. 10 years down the line, you could use these.
Yeah.
But again, honestly, for me, that's what I love about our collections. They don't date. They look amazing. They're very stylish.
Yeah.
Leanne and the team, yet again, knocked it out of the park because this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. And I'm just using these to do a little bit of decoration around my piece like so. And I know it looks like it's got a little bit lost in the paper, but when you have something that's a bit dimensional, it just looks really lovely. And what I'm just going to finish that off with some little, and I say little gems. We're going with some little gems on the main part. So let's just pull that out. I'll have a little one there. And if anyone's asking where I got these gems from, if you know me, you know that I love my Hunky Dory gems. Because you know we're not a company that do gems. We don't, but very rarely. You know, we might bring them out in some collections.
Yeah.
But I like Hunky Dories, and we do have Hunky Dory with us. So I'm not sure if there's any on the website. You could always go and have a little look. But I do love their gems. I'm slightly addicted.
Oh, Hunky Dory here Friday.
Oh, who's coming up? Is it Anne-Marie?
Natalie's here.
Is it Natalie?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Natalie. She's so
that'd be
sweet.
good this Friday. Oh, and by the way, talking to guests, Debbie and I are here tomorrow. So I'm here with Debbie for the first 2 shows, then I'm going tomorrow evening because it's Daisy's birthday tomorrow, so I won't be here tomorrow night. So Leanne's going to be in with Debbie, but hold on to your horses tomorrow. Get ready, strap yourself in. Guess who's going to be here tomorrow? It's Colonel Kraft himself, the hurricane of Kraft, Keith from Paper Dynamics is going to be here. So just look out. Look out for that. And I can tell you he's bringing some amazing products. Can I say what he's bringing?
I don't know. Can you say what you're bringing?
I don't know. I won't say anything just in case. But you know it's going to be chaos again tomorrow, in a good way.
Oh, yeah, he's a lovely fella. Lovely fella. Always a nice loud day when he's in. Now then, what we've got now is a lovely, I'm going to call it a see-through easel, a card. Just by adding those little gems just gives it a little twinkly feature there, and adding those snowflakes on as well. Choose your papers, whatever papers you want to use, but you can be guaranteed a beautiful frame design all the way around to create some really stunning cards. I can't wait for that launch show, let me tell you. That launch show, I've got tons planned. I have got a lot of demos planned. It's honestly just a gorgeous collection, and I know you're going to love it just as much as we do here.
These already are proving really popular. Lots of you getting in early, grabbing the collection, taking advantage of the deal. Don't forget, you're getting that saving today, $21.95. Everyone saves. Or $24.75. Platinum price is there, £63.99 or $75.96. If you want to go on a two for £30, two for $36. Sarah just says, oh lordy, I will definitely need a coffee before I see Smithy on the screen. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, so you've got plenty of time to warm up to that. Gorgeous card, Debbie says, Beth, and stunning, says Julie Barlow. And Mary says, this collection is on my wish list with about everything else that's been demonstrated this week. Liz R, hello Liz, says gorgeous card, Debbie. Lynn saying Christmas is forever and the new collections mix and match to go with the older collections, making each year better and better. And that is the thing, you will find that lots of our collections do kind of intertwine quite nicely, particularly with the collections that we've got this year as well. I think a lot of the paper pads and elements of the Frosty and Bright will work nicely with the Vintage Snowman, will work nicely with those two new paper pads that we showed you on the HSM preview show, the Winter Solstice. There's lots of elements which will work beautifully together. Linda saying, beautiful card, love the blue. Gorgeous, Debbie, says Sarah. Loads of you going for this collection already. This one here is the Falling Snow, so that's the one there that you need to go for if you want to be able to recreate Debbie's card. Absolutely beautiful and so super achievable as well. You know, I always say this, but our guys, like, they produce the most amazing products for you to make crafting easy, and that's what it should be. You should be able to make these beautiful cards, you know, even if you are quite new to crafting. Maybe you're making your Christmas cards for the first time this year. There's no reason why you can't absolutely smash it out of the park with your first Christmas makes. And when you've got dies like this, when you've got products like this, you're onto a winner already. You know, you really truly are. This one here is the beautiful Follow the Star. Again, combine that maybe with some elements that you bought from the Bethlehem collection yesterday. Have still got some of that in stock, by the way, which we'll touch on in just a bit, but not much. You've got your Star of Wonder, Star of Light. You've also got your, this is my fave, Dashing Through the Snow, House Open Sleigh, with your Flying Santa, of course, and the reindeer over the rooftops there. And again, so much snippability with this, so much versatility. This one is your Merrily on High, Ding Dong, Merrily on High, with your bells. And your poinsettias there in the corner too. Lots of paper piecing opportunities with these as well. We'll talk paper piecing later on. Box number 50 coming your way on launch party if you're thinking about dipping your toe in the world of paper piecing. More on that to come in a bit. You've got your Christmas foliage, as our Debbie would say. Again, plenty to be loving about that with your beautiful stamp, which is Deck the Halls with Piles of Holly. And then this one here is that beautiful kind of Christmas living room scene, if you like. It's called Home for Christmas with the Christmas bunting, the decorations, that beautiful Christmas tree as well in there. So much depth and dimension and detail in all of these beautiful dies. That's the full collection, as I say, $63.99, $75.96, double points as well. So do you know what? It's such a great way to be shopping this week. You know, if you're not maybe going for all of the new collections, certainly stock up on things like your consumables, stock up on things like your glues and all of those kind of craft room essentials. This is the week to do it because you're going to receive double points on every purchase, and you're going to get your free gift as well each and every day. That's the freebie today, that amazing creator card stocking worth £17, $20. There's no minimum spend to get that either, and each time you check out a basket, that will get added in as well. So there's loads and loads of reasons to shop. We've also got a lovely collection of opaque ink pads on the show for you too. So 10 in total here. These ones, of course, perfect if you want to do your blending techniques, particularly as well If you like to do your heat embossing, these are the ones that you want to go for. Everyone's saving almost £13, $18.50 today. Platinum price here. Double points, don't forget as well, and it's a lovely collection of colours that I think will work perfectly with the collection that we've just seen there as well. If you're wanting to do some kind of inking through your dies, but Christmas in general, there's some lovely colours in here because you've got Chinese red, lemon tonic, the gorgeous midnight. That again will work really nicely with the Bethlehem collection. The colour there matches up beautifully with the blue that you've got within that collection. Talking of blues, we've got baby blue. Baby blue. We've got grasshopper, seal brown. Nice for kind of adding that sort of vintage, sort of rustic effect to your projects. We've got the friar brown. We've got sandstorm. Oh, you get loads here, don't you? Seriously. Jet black. And last in the set is the smoke pearl. $37.59, $56.79 is the deal on that. Beautiful die, says Teresa. Versatile die, says Val. Love the one with the tree, says Brian Dickey. And everything is awesome, says Brian. Everything is awesome. We've also got on the show for you gold and silver luxury cardstock. Now, deal on this is phenomenal. It's a 25% saving, and actually you're obviously going to be using this for your Christmas makes, but I always think, you know what, your gold and silvers, if you've got things like celebratory cards to make, potentially wedding cards, wedding stationery, these are the kind of colours that you're going to be using. The deal on this today is phenomenal. You're going to get 60 sheets of amazing luxury cardstock for £11.98. $19.14 if you're a platinum member, and what you get in each of these sets is 10 sheets of your glitter cardstock. That is our non-shed glitter, of course, as well, so you get all of the sparkle, all of the pizzazz, all of the kapow of the glitter without all of the mess all over the place. You're going to get 10 sheets of our mirror as well, really uber reflective, and then you're going to get 10 sheets of that really beautiful matte mirror included as well. You've got that across the silver and the gold as well. Really, really lovely set to be stocking up on, and as I say, particularly for Christmas mates, I think that's a bit of a no-brainer at that price, and with double points and with the free gift. What are you waiting for? A few comments and then we will give you time to check out your baskets. Taylor Suggs says, I cannot wait for all my orders to arrive so I can get crafting. I'm feeling so inspired from everyone's demonstrations. And lots of you just saying how much you love this collection. I tell you what, we have got a few questions coming through, which we'll do in just a few moments' time. So, Lynn, I've got your question, and I think it was also Anne who had a question about plates. We will ask those to Debbie in just a few moments' time, and then we'll come back with some more inspiration and demonstration. But right now, it's time for you to head to the checkouts. And by the way, if you're not yet a member of Club Inspire and you're thinking about joining up and you want some more information, have a look at this little video.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set.
Quick Buy, get yours now. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Lynn Miles says, welcome back by the way, I've just received the red, green and gold paper set. Stunning. Club Inspire has saved me so much money, it's allowed me to buy more and more and more and more, says Stacey. Lol. And a couple of questions, Debbie.
Yes.
The first question is from Lynn.
From Lynn? Yep.
Now the classes have restarted in the stores, will you be doing one of them in Chesterfield soon?
Yes. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a class or whether I'll be doing a demo. I've got to sort out with Sarah. I've got to go in. I need to give her a ring, basically, because I've booked in for Evesham in August. I'm going down into Evesham store in August, and I want to say around the 10th or the 11th. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm going down there. But I will be going to Chesterfield. Whether it'll be in a form of just doing a demonstration day or whether I'm going to do some classes, I've yet to discuss that with Sarah, because we're going to see which is the best option for us, that works for us both. Because I would love to do a class again, Lynn.
Yeah.
I would, because I miss it so much. It's the one thing that I miss doing what we do here. I miss the teaching side. So hopefully I will be back very, very soon. I will definitely, now you've given me the kick, I'm going to ring Sarah, with a bit of a kick. I'm going to ring Sarah and I'm going to nail something down with her while I've got my calendar open till, I think, the end of August, so I'll get something sorted. Just so keep your eyes peeled. Yeah.
Annie Campbell says, I have a question.
Go on then.
I have a question. I see the instructors often use their Gemini Junior plates in the regular OG turned sideways. I've tried it, but my plates don't fit in the opening that way. The opening is too small. How can that be?
Gemini Junior plates?
Yeah, sideways, like you always do.
Oh yeah. Well, that's my preferred method. I'm not going to lie. When I'm at home, that's exactly what I do.
So how could that be?
So it could be your plates aren't flush.
Okay.
And the reason being is, do you know, if you've got one of your plates that either pokes out or sticks out a little bit, they won't go in. So what I would say is give them a good tap, push them all together, keep hold of them, and then pop it in, because they do fit in perfectly sideways. So they're the Gemini Junior plates, which are half the size. Can you see I've got mine nice and flush? I've done it myself before, where I've had one of the plates that have just been slightly over and I've not been able to get them in, or you struggle to get them in. So they need to be nice and flush, nice and tucked in, all the plates tucked in neatly. They need to be a Gemini Junior ones, and you feed it through. They have been designed with that in mind, because this is a 9x12 platform. These are 9x6. So you can see straight away the 9 will go through the 9 of the mouth. But you do need to make sure that you've got your plates flush. Because if you haven't got them flush, they won't go in. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I hope that answered your question, because all the Geminis that we've made have got a 9-inch opening mouth. Yeah. So the 9-inch of the lengthways, sideways of the Gemini Junior plates will go in. And like you said, I mean, not that I tend to use like a manual machine, but on the times when I have use that, sometimes if the plates are a little bit like warped or whatever, they just like take a little bit of coaxing sometimes, doesn't it? So maybe that's what it is as well. Do let us know, Annie, though, and if you do have any more problems, of course, you can always ring our customer services team. Who are very, very helpful if you find that that's a continuing problem. Morning to Mary Beth, who says, hi everyone from Minnesota. Maggie says, ooh, I hope I'm not busy. If you do come to Chesterfield, I want to come. And Adriana says, good morning everyone from San Antonio, Texas. A little earlier today, still not completely awake. Well, this might wake you up, because not only are we launching those amazing stamp and dies for you, but we're also launching, I can't believe we've got there, box number 50 of our monthly crack kit. 50. Really, really very popular. And I'll tell you for why. This, and Debbie's going to unbox this. These will fly out the door because, one, we've got thousands and thousands of people who've already bought numbers 1 to 49 who, will obviously want to buy
buy number 50 because they'll want to keep their collections going. Number 2, there'll be tons and tons of people out there thinking, well, this is a great price, a great little crafty gift for somebody, always jam-packed full of ideas, 200 individual elements, so those people will also buy. And number 3, these boxes are absolutely perfect for dipping your toe into the water in a particular craft. So if there's lots of people out there, which I probably think there are, who are thinking about trying paper piecing for the first time, maybe they don't want to go for a full collection, they want to see if they're going to get on with it, they want to see how easy it is, these craft kits are the way to do it because they're inexpensive, dip your toe in the water, and that's when you use this and you go, actually I love paper piecing, and then you come back and buy a full collection. It's going to fly out the door, it already is. Under £20 platinum today, under $24 if you're shopping in the US, and double points as well, so a really great day to be able to pick this up. And it's lovely that we've finally done paper piecing in one of these as well, isn't it?
It is, and it's like you said, it's almost like, not a marketing thing, but it's where we want to give you a little taster.
Yeah.
So it's our little way of popping together a kit of one of our brands, one of our ranges, and compact it all into a box, but giving you the full potential to show you how certain things work. So in this case, the paper piecing, which I think is lovely, but maybe some people don't want the idea of going straight into a big collection, or, I mean, we've got that option later on coming up, but, you know, if you want to try, like a little bit like a try before you buy kind of thing, but everything you need, and our craft kits are so immensely popular. This is the reason why we are now at number 50. I can't believe we're at number 50, because they are that little dipping your toe into you know, the world that we do here at Crafters Companion and things that we do here. This one, oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful, and it is jam-packed full. I'm going to show you, I'll open it up first, but what I want to do is show you some samples. That's what I want to show you first, and then we're going to go into an unbox and show you everything you're getting in there. But look at this. These are the kind of things. Now, there's 2 designs in here. You've got those gorgeous roses, you've got beautiful papers, you've got ribbons, you've got dewdrops, you've got everything you need to get yourself started, from card blanks to envelopes. But you've got the most gorgeous designs. And these dies are exclusive to the box, so you won't find these in our paper piecing range. But these are exclusive to the box. So if you've already dabbled in the world of paper piecing with our dies that we've already brought out, then be rest assured you are not going to have any duplicates, because everything that's in this box is exclusive to this box only. So, as always, beautifully presented in our fabulous, famous boxes with the number 50 on the side. And if you do collect them, you can have them all in a row. Up until quite recently, I had every single one, but I donated a lot of my boxes to a charity.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, just because they were overtaking my lovely, neat craft room, and I absolutely thought, no way am I spoiling this craft room. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do some good, and I've gifted a lot to a charity, just because it's, you know, it's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
Of course,
it's a nice thing to do.
Giving back.
But this one is, as always, little thank you note on the front, a little bit of that word from our gorgeous Sarah herself, beautifully presented with that gorgeous tissue paper. I'm not going to lie, I did take my tissue paper out of most boxes before I gifted it.
Oh, did you?
I did, because I love this paper. I love that tissue. Nice. Absolutely. Now, what you're going to get in here are you're going to get your 2 main dies. So your 2 main dies are your butterfly and your beautiful rose. And these are, they've been perfectly designed to work for paper piecing elements. So for that in itself, gorgeous. And they're 2 big dies. When you look at the value of the box, already you're talking well over a tenner for those 2 dies.
Absolutely, right,
Absolutely, yeah. And then you've got as well in here a set of stamps. And I'll bring this up with a piece of cardstock just so you can see them. Not just any old stamps. I've got 18, I'm going to say 16 then. It's 18.
Blimey,
Lots of lovely ones as well that match, fluttering by just to say. Isn't that lovely? Have a beautiful day. Then you've got happy birthday, you make my day, thinking of you, get well soon, congratulations, thank you. You are my sunshine. That's you, Ben.
Oh, you too.
You are my sunshine. You are. That's also you. You're beautiful inside and out. Live life in full bloom, and a lovely little flower there. Dear friend, hey there. Love that one. Hello. You've got sending you a, and then a little smile. That's a lovely one. Sending you a little smile. Have a beautiful day, and some lovely little extra embellishments on there. So literally jam-packed full. I mean, there is the value of your box.
Exactly right.
Straight away, value of your box. And then everything else, you're on a look at this as like a little bit of an extra little thank you, an extra little bit to get yourself creating with. So you've got 3 sets of ribbon from your largest to your medium to your small. Not any old ribbon, satin ribbon. Beautiful colourways, which again, you'll see in a moment because you can see a little bit of a teaser there, match perfectly with the rest of the things that are in here. You've got dewdrops. I love dewdrops because depending on the colour that you put them underneath will reflect on the, the colour. You can also actually use our alcohol markers.
Colour them in?
Yeah, colour them in. So you could colour match them if you wanted to. And you've got 100 dewdrops. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's 100 on that sheet. From the largest to the smallest. You want me to count them all? 100. Then you've got the very famous, and you need this, and they are famous for this reason, our hold and release sheets.
Yeah.
And this is what you're going to use. These are the magic. You're not just getting any though. Have you seen how many we've got? 16. 16 to get cracking with. And of course we do, this, like I said, this is a taster. We do sell sheets, bigger packs.
We've got them later. I only saw these demoed the other day,
Yes.
and I didn't realise how they worked, and they're so super handy for all those little bits and pieces when you're
absolutely,
aren't they?
Absolutely, yeah. Then we've even popped in there some card for you, and envelopes, matching card and envelopes, and you've got a total of 16. So you're going to make a minimum, thank you very much Tracy, a minimum of 16. I'll give her a nod. Can I just say, by the way, Tracy's hair is looking absolutely, oh my days, beautiful. She's had that new colour put in, a bob in there. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for my coffee.
She got a nice skirt on as well.
I know.
Matching with my shirt.
I know. Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Getting ready for rolls. She's going away, isn't she?
So yeah, so you're going to make a minimum of 16 cards in there as well. And then you've got all of your beautiful paper in here. And I say paper, you have got, in your printed papers, you've got 12 designs. I'm going to show you so you can see how beautiful they are.
Ooh,
then you understand the colour of the ribbons because they all match. And I'm just going to show you all of them so you can see the beautiful print. 8 by 8 these, Ben, as well.
Yeah.
8 by 8. So you're getting 12 of those. And then we're even popping in there for you some coloured card. Now, this isn't paper, this is cardstock. And you've got 8 by 8, 14 pieces in those matching colours that match beautifully with those papers to perfection, and we've popped some black and white in there for you as well, which I just think is absolutely perfect. As always, yours will come in, and I just moved that out of the way because I got a free piece of tissue in mine. That one, I don't know if everybody's got one of them, but I had a free piece of tissue in there. But yeah, they all come in their own packets. I always put mine at the bottom of the box because you can reuse this. You can actually put your things back in, but personally, you can use this for printed paper, for, for your sentiments, for your die cuts, and all those kind of things. So that's everything that you are getting in your box.
Wow.
And basically, for the price that you're seeing on the screen, it covered, well, straight away, you can see with the 2 dies and the stamps, probably is the value of the box itself. Everything else in there, it's just everything you need, Ben, to get cracking and to, to create some lovely things and use the paper piecing.
And do you know what as well, as I said, we're busy because like so many of you want this, like, and so many of you, like Christine, and I know Christine's got these because last time we had a craft kit on, I was saying, like, has anyone got like all of them? And Christine was sending through all of the names of the craft kits from 1 through to 49. So she says, I'm getting it, I've got all 50. Sean saying, I love the boxes because I like to take them to the caravan with me. They're perfect for that as well because you've got everything that you need within them. BJ says, I think I'm going to be broke before Christmas. Lynn saying these boxes are wonderful, they have everything and more. And Cynthia Wood says, I'm addicted to buying these boxes, and my granddaughter loves them because everything is in the box. And that's the thing, isn't it? They are for everybody, and they're also really great. So say, for example, if you do love paper piecing and maybe you've already got lots of dies that you use for your paper piecing, not necessarily do you want to always share those with the kids or the grandkids. These are perfect for crafting with the little ones because, again, there's plenty in there. You can craft together. And like Sean was saying just a few moments ago, they're perfect if you just want to take a bit of crafting away with you when you're going on holiday or maybe to the caravan. Sarah says, I love that ribbon. Well, in fact, I love it all. I'm excited to try paper piecing, says Aunt Penny. And this box is a great place to start, she says. It really is, isn't it? Like a dip your toe in the water, give it a go. And what will happen is, like Debbie was saying, you know what, we sort of jam-pack these full of craftability. You'll give it a go and then you'll go, oh, do you know what? I want to go back and buy some more paper piecing dies, and that's what will happen. But great for dipping your toe in the water. And I think you're going to have a look at little elements of the box right now, Debbie, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to do a little demo with them, if I may.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So I've taken a little snippet of the cardstock that's in the paper. I've also taken one of the sheets and cut it down to size because I don't want to waste it all. So I did already do a little bit of cutting down to size because they're a little bit bigger than those, what you get in your box. And this, I'm going to do the butterfly one. I was going to say for obvious reasons, but you know what I'm like. I do love a good old butterfly. I'm not going to lie. I've got a craft along tomorrow and I had to stop myself from using a butterfly.
Are we...
Oh, yeah. I might give you a little sneaky peek of the craft along.
No.
Oh.
Are we... Because you said...
Are we... You're doing this at me.
We're doing it together.
Yes.
We're definitely still doing that?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I thought you'd forgotten then for a minute.
I thought with what you're doing. I'm thinking, what's he doing with his finger? What's he doing?
No, me and you and me.
Me and you,
After
you and
together.
me and you. Yeah, absolutely together. Absolutely. Oh, I felt like breaking out into that song then, yeah.
What?
The Kylie and Jason song, especially for you.
Together.
I think it is
I
something like
want to
that.
show you
My heart is oh so true. Oh, I love that song. Oh, it's quite sad though, isn't it? Neighbours coming to an end. I'm a little bit on Craig's train.
Oh, I know.
Much love to our lovely Craig as well. Send him some healing wishes.
Yes.
Because operation
Done.
got done.
Yep.
Tick. Now he's in recuperation period.
He is in recuperation
Yes,
period,
so-
and I hear on the grapevine that he's well on the mend, is what I hear.
Perfect, absolutely perfect. That's
Yeah.
really lovely. And I know that he'll be at home to watch the finale of Neighbours as well.
Oh, yes.
Which he was always going to plan to book that day off. August the 1st, I think it is.
Oh, they've moved it forward. I thought it was the end of August.
Oh, I thought it was the 1st of August.
You'll probably be right, I don't know. But...
Yes, I've been keeping my tabs because they've been bringing in some old characters, which for me is where my love affair started with Neighbours back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So yes, so I can understand Craig. Craig's been an avid follower throughout.
Oh yeah, I know.
He's never missed.
No.
Never missed. So yeah. Right, so ready to see how they work? Take your sheet, peel back your sheet there, and you're going to pop on now, you're going to mount on your cardstock. So let's pop that back. And we're going to stick on, and I'm going to trim this down, so I'm not going to waste all of it. And you stick that onto the top. So I'm going to now just trim it down a little bit. Could have wasted, saved some of my cardstock. But all you're going to do, Ben, is you've mounted it on. It's all ready, it's all good to go. What we need to do is do the die cut. So we're going to pop that onto the top. It's that easy. And then you're thinking, how is it that easy?
How is it that easy?
Well, I'll show you. I shall show you. I'm going to pop on now my tape just to hold that down because you know what it's like. Can you work it out? Have you just worked it out?
I just kind of like light bulb in my head's gone off. It takes me a bit of time sometimes, Debbie.
Because now you've got that carrier. So you've taken the carrier sheet off. You put your cardstock on.
Yeah.
So now it's easy to lift off. It's called, and it's got a little. It's not overly sticky, so it's not something that it's going to stick into your die or anything like that. But it makes it easy. Hold and release. Leanne and the team worked tirelessly to get this right. And again, they know what they're doing, don't they?
It keeps all the bits and pieces in place, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Because, you know, if you have a die like this, which has got lots of different bits and pieces, and then you take it off, and then it's hard then, isn't it, to find which piece goes where?
Yeah, because what we're not wanting to do is cut all the way through it.
Yeah.
A lot of people... So if you're doing traditional paper piecing, and I do it, I have done it, I'm not going to lie, I have done it, but... You need to cut them through and then pick them, either pick them out of the die or you have to start looking through all the bits, which...
That's what put people off.
Can put people off, yeah. It can be quite laborious, quite tiresome. Therapeutic, some people would argue. Me, I won't make my life easy, Ben. So what I can show you is, can you see it's not cut all the way through?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're after. I mean, I'm just going to lift that off now. Now, I'm not going to worry too much if it's cut through, because we know the power of the Gemini is absolutely...
immense.
Stellar.
Yeah.
But what you can see now,
Perfect.
coming close, can you see? You've now got the perfect pieces ready. I'm going to hold it there for our George, just coming in close. So you've got now the perfect pieces to be able to peel up and then stick down into your die cut.
Clever.
So I'm going to fast forward that little bit because I've got my die cut already. So you would use it as a die cut, normal. You've got the black pieces in your cards in your pack. You're going to use it through, and that will cut through. When it's not on a hold and release sheet, it cuts through like a normal die. So in terms, that's a beautiful butterfly to use separately outside of the paper piecing. I think that's a gorgeous butterfly, lots of detail to it, and I think you could use that outside of this box as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop a little piece of cardstock underneath it because I want to anchor this down. So I'm going to use my dotty tape pen.
Question.
Yeah, of course you can.
So if you decide to, say for example, you want to do like your, I don't know, yellow butterfly and then like you want to do some red in there as well,
Yep.
you just take certain elements from that hold and release sheet and then the ones you didn't use, you could just simply leave on there and pop back in the box for another
I would,
card.
yeah, and that's exactly what I'm going to tell you. Don't be thick, because I know a lot of people would think once you've taken out the certain elements, you're going to throw that. No, save it,
Yeah.
because you can configure it and mix and match further butterflies.
Yeah.
So for me, I've cut out an exactly the same process.
This is what I was thinking.
I've used some of the different colours. Can you see this darker, shall we call that a salmony colour?
Yeah.
Light pink,
Yep.
salmon pink, or dark pink, light pink, and the yellow. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to do that paper piece in.
Beautiful.
Now, honestly, this is it's so much easier than you think it is. Because all you're going to do is you're going to go in, get your poker tool in there, or you could actually just get your fingernail underneath it.
Yeah.
You know, there's two ways you can do it. I prefer to bring up the poker tool into line, and then you can take it out. This is when you can take your tweezers. I've often said this, I'm not very good with tweezers. So I'm just going to use my poker tool. I find it easier. You'll find what works for you, but you simply then pop it in and it's stuck into place. How amazing is that? Oh my God, the lovely star is in the building. Look at her. Hello, hello. Oh, it's so lovely to see her. I haven't seen her for ages. She looks so glamorous, doesn't she?
Oh, doesn't she look glam?
Always, always. Miss Glamour Post, she just looks beautiful. But yeah, so this is really easy. So you'll find a way that works for you. Me personally, I prefer to go in with my little poker tool, peel that and release, well, as it says, you're releasing it from the sheet. And then we're going to go in now and pop that in. And it's honestly, it's amazing. I just don't know how the guys have done it, but they fit in perfect, she says, perfectly. I've got a fan here, Ben, so I'm just battling with the fan. Just
Let's
bear
make
with
it
me.
difficult for you. Extreme crafting with Goody Robinson.
I honestly, seriously, I can't turn that fan off. I do apologise, but now you can see how you're building it up. And I'm going to just add on, so we'll carry on doing a little bit more.
Quick question. A few people asking, can you reuse the hold and release sheets?
Once they're being used, no.
No. But you can, as Debbie's explained, so if you only use bits of the yellow, for example, you can then leave them on that sheet and then use them again for a later project.
Absolutely, and that's what I've done, because I did one yesterday with my, I'm going to say the Christmas decorative frame, the one with the poinsettia.
Oh, yes.
So what I did was, I'd cut it in red, I cut it in green, but I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have a reverse. I'm not going to throw it away, because it seems stupid to throw it away. And I thought I'm going to have a topsy-turvy one green poinsettia with red leaves, because I thought, I'm not wasting, I don't want to waste a single thing. But you can see how easy it is to put together now. And then simply then, and like I said, I'm only using a couple of the elements on here, so I'm not going to throw, I've got all that to play with. Pop that back into your kit. But then let's start having a little play with the colours and just move this around. And again, like I said, you can use it, get your fingers in there if you want to get your fingers in, or get your poker tool in as well. But then just simply pop it into there and it sticks inside. They're so clever, so cleverly designed. I love Leanne and the team. All the ideas that they come up with all the time, I just think are utterly amazing. They really, really are. So again, just pop that in. And now you can see it's starting to build this up. And then I'm going to just leave that again, because I'm going to now bring in these wing parts.
Yeah.
And when you love paper piecing, and I know there's a lot of people out there that would do it the traditional way, but for those people that don't want the traditional way, you've got this option with these sheets.
Just makes it accessible for everyone, doesn't it?
Exactly. And you just carry on popping those in, taking them out and popping them in. And like I said, we've still got all of these onto here, and you're just going to carry on filling that all up, Ben. And I've just seen time, and I know we've got other things to go through, so I'll just do a couple more because I've realised.
Well, whilst you're sticking, I'll read a few comments out, because there's loads of lovely sort of testimonials coming through. So whilst you're just doing that, Christine says, I cannot save to come to the UK if you guys keep putting these amazing products out. Stacey says, what a great theme for number 50. And Linda says, good morning from Wisconsin. These boxes are worth the money and they're great for beginners. Lynn says, paper piecing is well worth it. Just don't overdo the glue. Cynthia says, I've been wanting to try this. Glad to see a demo. And Cynthia, it's the same one, sorry, also saying, I just want to see this. Glad to see a demo. Pam says, yodelay-iti. I think that's what that says.
A what?
It says yodelay-iti. Whoopee! Vintage snowman and Frosty and Bright have just arrived. Oh,
Is that
Yodel.
the delivery?
Yodel. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, now you get it, don't you?
Yodel.
Yodel. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
And Brian Dickey just says, "Your all are seriously enabling me, lol." Well, that is what we're here for. But you won't go wrong with this box. You will not go wrong with this collection. Mary also just saying this would be a great time to use the scraps on the adhesive sheets for Rainbow Butterfly.
Oh, I love that idea. I love that idea. Now, I haven't got time to do it all. You will take your time with this at home, but once you've got that, all I've done is I've just cut it out on that white card. You can actually do a little bit of a cheat once you've got it loaded on there, because all I did was I just cut around the body part rather than the antlers and things. Is it antlers? Not antlers?
No, not
antennae.
antlers. Antennae.
It's not a stag, it's not a deer.
Imagine the
It's a
butterfly with
a
antlers.
very graceful butterfly.
I'd be running away if there was a butterfly flying me with antlers.
But now can you see, and if I come in close, you can see how, oh, stop dropping it, Debbie. He's alive, he's got wings, he's flying. But look how lovely he looks when he's all paper pieced in. And you literally are just going to use your colours. Now, of course, you've got lots of other colours in there, so you can have a real good play around with this. You could cut out lots of butterflies, and like was just suggested with the lovely rainbow effect, exactly what you can do with that too. So this is fabulous for that reason. And like I said, all the sheets that I've got, don't throw away, pop back into your box, because you've got all the potential then to use them at a later date. Now, I'm going to bring in now my card base, because you've got everything you need.
Yep.
You can, of course, take it outside of your kit, because that's what I've done with this one. I've made myself a little twisted easel with this, using our multi-purpose cardstock. That's something we need to check if it's back in. Producer Jamie, do we have any in now? Is it back in stock?
It wasn't last time I was, well, last time I checked.
Multi-purpose
card.
White cardstock. So yeah, used to be called stamping card.
Yeah.
But we changed the name of it because it is multi-purpose. So I've used this because obviously you've got 16 cards to be going at to make your lovely cards, but you can get longevity out of it.
Oh, it's in stock.
Is it in stock?
It's in stock.
Hey! Woohoo!
Stocked up for Christmas.
Absolutely. Now, I've used my matte black cardstock that was in the box for this to create that lovely matte and layer with the beautiful papers in there, because there's some striking papers in there. And if you notice, all the cardstock that's in there matches the papers. Perfect. So you're not getting anything that clashes. Of course, once you're finished with the papers, because they are the consumable part, of course you can then use other things that you have in your crafty stash. What about the vintage butterfly papers?
Oh, why not?
Butterfly, do a bit of paper piecing with those. So you've got the elements, because those dies and the stamps are the hardware, we'll call it the hardware of the box, the one that's going to last forever, which means paper piecing wise, and you'll be able to get hold of the hold and release sheets on our website.
Yep, we've got them on the show later on.
You can buy those extra if you want your box to go further, and if you really love the idea of paper piecing, but you've never really fancied the idea of doing all that faff, we've taken the faff away for you, because we've popped it all in there for you with those sheets. Faff free. I've used one of my nesting dies for this. I've popped using my nesting dies to create a circular, and I'm just going to stick the bottom half of that onto there. So I'm just going to use my dotty tape pen again. Let's go in. Remember where you put it, Debbie, though, because I know what I'm like. Go around with this.
Stacey says, what is smooth card for? Smooth card?
Smooth card for?
Yeah.
Smooth.
The multi-purpose card, I think you're talking about.
If you mean the multi-purpose, it's exactly what it says on the tin. Multi-purpose for stamping,
all your
for
card
inking,
bases.
for all card bases, for construction, for... you can even do all your water effects. You'll not get the same look as you would with the Optimum watercolour cardstock, but you can still try those effects on there. Heat embossing, all those kind of things that you would normally do. The reason we've changed it is, I mean, we can ask Leanne, because Leanne's going to be in tomorrow, but we've talked about it ever such a lot that we use it for so many other things. Yeah. That we've now...
And it used to be called stamping, didn't it?
It used to be called stamping. So people thought stamping, only for stamping, nothing else. And they couldn't get their heads around it. Yeah. So it's called multi-purpose because it is a multi-purpose cardstock. Yeah. Now, I've got my little butterfly, and I'm going to have him floating in between my lovely element like so. So I'm just going to pop on a little bit of glue on the top part of him, and the top part of his wings there, and on the bottom part, just to stick him on. and so it doesn't move anywhere. In fact, I know with little wings, wait a minute, it's going to be okay to pop some onto there. And we're going to stick that on. Just at the top. There we go. And then lastly, I'm just going to finish that off with some of the, we've got You Make My Day, because you do, Ben.
You make my day.
You make my day all the time, my lovely. And it's going to be my, again, my flopper stopper.
The flopper stopper?
The flopper stopper. But yes. So I'm going to pop that in to stop my card from flopping over. In fact, let me just move that over there a little bit more. And then I'm just going to finish off with a little bow that I tied from, again, that craft kit. So I've not done anything on there apart from using my circular dies and my multi-purpose cardstock. And then just to finish that off, I'm going to use my dewdrops. Bear with me while I grab them out of my box, because I've put them back in there. Dewdrops, where are you? Aha.
You got them?
I've got them. There we go. Here's the dewdrops, and we'll just finish off with a couple of little dewdrops on.
Yeah.
And I love dewdrops. I just think they are, especially with them being so transparent, but they just really give it a lovely finish. And also the fact that you can colour these in like you could colour match them. So you could try and find one of the alcohol markers that colour matches the colours that you've got in your paper.
The different sizes there as well.
They are different sizes, yeah. Honestly, I love dewdrops. Let's have a look. So I think I might put, let's put some going up there as well. So pop you down. In fact, shall I go? Yeah, I'm going to go down the top. There we are. Aren't they gorgeous though? It's just a beautiful kit.
Lots of love coming in. Pretty Butterfly. Debbie says Lynn. Another Lynn says the multi-purpose card, Lynn Miles, is my go-to card always. Love the paper in the box, says Christine. I wish we could buy more. And Mary Kate Knoll says, what a cheerful card. Lynn Miles also says, I even use the multi-purpose card when doing watercolouring and alcohol colouring. Not quite the same, but still very effective.
Yeah, very effective. Absolutely, because that's that's what it is. It's multi-purpose. But there you go. You've got yourself your beautiful butterfly paper piece. And to perfection using the elements from that craft kit. Absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so pleased. Is it today's official release?
Yeah.
Yes, today's the official release. So yeah, absolutely amazing.
Official release on launch party, 6 o'clock this evening, 1 o'clock Eastern. Get it now though. Why wait till then? You may as well get it now, and then there'll be more to kind of inspire you with a little bit later on. It's box number 50. I just can't believe that we've got there. 50 of these craft kits, and you know what? You guys must absolutely love them, because if you didn't, we would never have got to box number 50. If you are someone who has never tried these before, give them a go. If you're looking for a gift for someone who loves their craft, give these a go, because value for money wise, you just won't beat them. But if you are someone perhaps who's sort of gone, oh, paper piecing, I never really wanted to give that a go, it's maybe a little bit too faffy, not something that I want to try. You've got everything in this kit right here to make sure that it's going to be a great experience for you, and I can guarantee you'll get this home, you'll start paper piece and you'll go, why did I never do it sooner? And you'll come back and you'll buy more. Box number 50 you can grab today for that price. Platinum is $19.99, $23.96. Double points as well for all Club Inspire members, and also worth bearing in mind, if you go for that box today, if you buy anything today, you'll get our free gift. Everybody is going to get a free gift whacked into their basket. This is today's free gift. The Creator Card stocking is worth £17, $20. You get it for free every time you check out a basket. So if you buy this right now and then you come back later on and go, oh, well, buy a few other bits and pieces, you'll get it added into your basket again. Loads of love for the box, loads of love for the card. Julie saying, what a beautiful card. Love Dewdrop, says Mary Pat 1000. And Carol 16 says, I'm always in a good mood after watching your shows. You are both so entertaining. Well, we try. We try. Suzanne says, my paper piecing kit is coming today. I just got notified by UPS that it's on the delivery vehicle. I cannot wait. And lots of you seem to be receiving deliveries today. Miriam says, I watched the 50-box tutorial with Craig. He and Debbie make it look easy. And Faye Kessner-Smith says, my sunflower collection is finally out for delivery here today. And Taylor Sugg says, I love how easy it is to do. I've ordered the kit so I can have a go. You'll absolutely love it. Don't forget to keep the comments coming through. We're into the final 35 minutes of the show. At the end of this show, we'll be picking one of your comments at random to win this amazing goodie bag. 25 winners over the course of our Christmas event, with one of those 25 winners walking away with a £500, $500 shopping spree. If you commented on the socials yesterday, by the way, I could be writing your name up on the board at the end of the show. 3 names to go up there, and we'll talk more about that in just a little while. Yesterday, by the way, we were in Bethlehem. And this collection, let me just tell you, flew out of the door. I think, do you know what? A lot of you who perhaps bought the Nativity collection a little while back were waiting for the follow-up, and this was it. A collection that you absolutely loved, a collection that tells that Christmas story with all of the components, with all of the elements, and it flew. Do you know what? There were so many of you who bought it before we officially launched it yesterday over the course of the weekend. And then when we got to yesterday, more and more of you were jumping on and grabbing the collection, grabbing the extra card collection that we've got as well. But what it was that was flying the most was the paper pads and that luxury cardstock as well, because so many of you bought the collection, were then stocking up, using the double points, grabbing your free gifts. We don't have a lot of stock of this left, and we are still teetering on that point of limited stock. So you can imagine where we sort of are as far as stock levels are concerned. If you haven't yet grabbed this, grab it today. If you're still thinking to yourself, I need to stock up on the paper pads and the card, do it today. I cannot guarantee that all of the components will be here tomorrow. The deal on the screen that you're seeing right now is for the full collection, so everything that you're seeing on screen. Platinum price is £72.79, $91.16, and you're going to get double points. We do have that collection note as well, which you're going to receive with extra card if you want to go for that. That's the one which most of you were going for yesterday. Details coming up on the screen for you here. £91.08, $115.36. The deal on this basically is that you're going to get 2 lots of the 12x12 paper pad, 2 lots of the luxury cardstock, and it basically works out that you get the second 12x12 card paper pad for half price. And if you're a platinum member and you're shopping in the US, you're just like $10 short of your free shipping. But look at all the points you're going to get as well. Double points on that. US Platinum, that's 230 points. You're basically moving up a level almost, aren't you, within Club Inspire just by getting this collection. The paper pad we oohed and ahed about yesterday. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love that sort of midnight blue colour that you've got here with the gold foiling on there too. And as we were talking about, there's obviously lots of Bethlehem elements within this collection, obviously, because it's the Bethlehem collection. But I'll just show you through some of the papers that you've got here. Lots of these papers will work outside of this collection too, just for your sort of generic Christmas, just for like celebratory cards as well. How gorgeous is that stream of golden stars for you there? All of the reverse sides are kind of like A tracks as well, as Sarah would explain these. You've got double A sides. You've got the glorious stars there, the angel Gabriel coming through, more beautiful foiling on that Star of Bethlehem right there. And then we get through to the Bethlehem scenes as well. Again, so lots of snippability in these too. If you'd like to build up your own scenes, do a bit of inking, get a bit of your gilding wax out. That is one of my favourite papers in the collection. So we were saying yesterday, it's almost like one of the gifts that the 3 wise men would have delivered, that, isn't it? It's absolutely sumptuous, the gold that you've got there. More stars on the reverse for you too. Then look at that nativity scene. It's just amazing. Never seen anything quite like that foiling that you've got there. Really, really beautiful. Literally could wax lyrical about this all morning long, but we must move on. That as well, by the way. Look at that swoosh of stars. Wow. Love it. 24 double-sided sheets. You'll get that twice over in the extra card collection. You'll also get twice over your luxury cardstock as well. This is 6 sheets of each. So you've got your double-sided sort of pearlized midnight blue. You've then got that gorgeous gold in there as well. It's like the 3 gifts, isn't it? Gold, frankincense and myrrh you've got going on here. And then you've got that gorgeous double-sided turquoise along with your champagne glitter card included as well. You'll get that twice over in the extra card collection. All of that, guess what, matches up perfectly with the paper pad. But then let's look at all of the hardware. You guys were loving this yesterday. The little town of Bethlehem with all all of the bits right here. You have, no, I won't keep singing. You've got the ability here again to build up your own scenes. So if you like those, those like 3D scene builders that we do, you can do it again here. Build up the layers of the little town of Bethlehem, and then create your own little manger with all of the animals there as well. Lots of people yesterday getting very excited about the fact that you've got a donkey die in there as well. The most gorgeous celestial angel die. I mean, come on. I think that's possibly one of the most gorgeous dies that we've ever done. That 5x7 celestial angel. Again, talk about doing your paper piecing. If you love doing that, amazing. But again, quick, easy Christmas cards that are going to wow themselves off the mantelpiece. You've got it right there. Then you've got that blessed bauble. Again, lots of people were talking about this yesterday, about kind of multi-cutting this and making an actual Christmas decoration, Christmas ornament for their tree with the nativity scene within that one. A gorgeous font on your Silent Night die, that's also included. And then we move on to even more sentiments here as well. Plenty of stamped sentiments within this collection. This one is called Your Wondrous Sentiments. You've got Joy to the World, Let Heaven and Nature Sing, Let Heaven and Nature Sing, Peace on Earth, and Enjoy the Wonders of the Season. Then you've got your second stamp set, which is called Joyous Sentiments. Again, you've got little stamps here to sort of build up the little town of Bethlehem. Unto us a child is born. Oh Holy Night, and Season's Greetings. Then you've got these gorgeous embossing folders. This one here Michelle demonstrated yesterday. That star is just off the chart gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. It's the way that the light like radiates away from the star. Then you've got the little town of Bethlehem and the manger scene in the bottom. Again, if you want like quick, easy wow cards, you've got it right there in that one embossing folder. You've got the Follow the Star cut and emboss folder. Once again, like quick, easy cards right there. And the fact that you've got that cut into the Star of Bethlehem, absolutely love that so much. You've got your Sending Joy, which is that gorgeous joy die, and then all of the stamps there to be able to make up your own personalised sentiment. So comfort and joy, joy to the world, the joy of Christmas is family, and may the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with joy. And then lastly in this set, almost forgotten about this, it's like this stained glass window die that you've got. Bearing gifts. So again, talk about paper piecing. That is rife for being paper pieced. Or alternatively, maybe if you just wanted to place some acetate behind that, do a bit of colouring in. I mean, just seriously, the most gorgeous collection. And I can understand why we are down to the bare bones of this now. The bundles will sell out, and what it will be, as we talked about yesterday, it's going to be the paper pads that sell out the bundles. So if you have any inkling that you want to go for this, any inkling that perhaps yesterday you didn't order enough paper pads, do it now, or you run the risk of missing out. Let's have a look at this collection with our Debbie. I mean, we were talking about this and oohing and ahhing about this yesterday. What's your take on this one, Mrs.?
Honestly, I got this a while back because I had to do a couple of tutorial videos for online, and I absolutely fell in love with the charm of the traditional Christmas scenes depicted in all of this collection. From those stunning papers, and let me tell you, if you love that paper pad, I implore you to get hold of extra right now, because it is literally hanging in on by thread. And as always with our collections, not sure if we're going to get that back in. Normally they're on a one print run and we don't get them back in. It just depends. So I'm just going to say now, while we've got that stock, and while we've still got that little bit of stock left, get hold of that paper pad. But for me, this collection really does sum up Christmas to a T, because it's traditional. It's all about the Bethlehem. It's all about those lovely scenes. I've got an angel one lined up for later that doesn't use the paper pad. Probably a good idea. So we'll save that for later. Yes. Because we will come back with probably with a different configuration, but it'll be minus the card. You know, it could be the cardstock that goes. It could be the paper, whichever one it is. So it will come back, but in a different configuration. So while we've got it in this entirety, get hold of it, because it is absolutely stunning. And you saw some of the lovely demos that Michelle did yesterday. We all have loved playing with this. Every single person that's had their hands on it loved playing with it. I'm going to use a couple of the elements in this collection, and I'm just going to take a little swig because I've got a little tiny tickle. Oh. Excusez-moi.
Whilst you're swigging, I can read you. I mean, there's tons of comments. Paper pad's gorgeous, says Sarah Kay. Christine says, Ben, stop it! Stop what? Showing you this. That's what I have to, that's my job. Sam says, how many paper pads have you ordered, Christine? How many have you ordered? I had to order the Bethlehem collection yesterday. I just couldn't help myself, says Tracy. I mean, there's so much. You guys are going crazy over this. Comments about the paper pad, comments about the cardstock. The paper pads are gorgeous, says Shelley. I'd never never get tired of looking at them. I can't wait for mine to arrive. And Kirsty D says, I don't know what's worse today, trying to watch CTV. My son keeps turning it off and standing in front of the TV. One cat is running around the house and the other cat is trying to get in a bucket of water. Wow. Sounds like it's all going on at your place. Are you all right over there now, Mrs?
I am now. The tickle's all gone. I've had a little swig of water. But honestly, this collection is just beautiful. It really, truly is lovely. Everything about it is just... there's just something warming about this and nostalgic about this. And again, timeless. It's a timeless set. It's going to last you years and years and years. I think possibly the angel bit is one of my favourites. That angel
That's Celestial
is stunning.
Angel.
I can't wait. I hope I can get to demo that later because it's just beautiful. But I'm going to start with the 3 Ys then because I love this. Love the whole piece. I'm going to use that one. I'm also going to use the Little Town of Bethlehem scene as well because I just think that's a gorgeous one in being able to build up your own scene. So I've taken some of that cardstock that's in the collection. I've gone with the Midnight Blue one, part of it. That cardstock actually matches the paper perfectly. Yeah. It's like being colour swatched to match. Absolutely spot on. And again, just the beautiful, beautiful colour tones in this. Very rich, very opulent, beautiful, beautiful colours. Again, crying out to be on acetate, colour behind the acetate, stained glass windows, bit of paper piecing. Or simply, as I'm going to do in a moment, a bit of shadow dropping. Because, I mean, look at that.
It's amazing,
that really is. You could just imagine a light-up box with the LED lights behind the back of it. Not that I'm, you know, making light-up boxes and things like that. I've been trying to steer clear of doing light-up boxes.
We love a light-up box.
Oh, I love a light-up box. I'll show you a little. I've not done a light-up box for the launch, but I'll show you. I'll show you what we've got planned. Okay. I might give you a little sneaky tease of what we're going to be doing. But let's just talk about this gorgeous collection because it really is stunning. And a nice usable one as well that you can use to make some... I'm going to say, you'll get a lot of creativity out of this collection. A lot of creativity because there's so many different elements to it. I'm going to say you're going to get a lot of different things that you can do with it. So for me, I've just done a couple of die cuts using the gorgeous gold that's in there as well. And I'm just going to get rid of, I mean, it cuts like a dream as well, that can I just tell you, absolutely perfectly. But I just wanted to create a little bit of a shadow drop with this. So, in fact, do it from back, Debbie, because you can see it better. There we go. And peel those pieces out. But again, beautiful detail to it. And if you do love doing the stained glass window effect, that will look stunning, it really will. So just poke all those pieces out. And now what we're going to do is, just make sure I've got rid of them all. Let me turn them up. I have to do it back. There we go. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a little shadow drop. I'm going to put the darker one behind the lighter one for this one. And I'm just going to drop it slightly. So can you see the effect? Just by slightly dropping it, creates a shadow effect. So I'm going to put my dotty tape pen on the back of my glitter piece. There it is. Don't know why I'm looking for that. It's got it really handy to the side of me and I'm still looking all over the place for it. So I'm going to go in and pop that on, like so, all the way around.
And Christine's just message saying, I've got 8 of those paper pads coming right now, but I'm ordering more in a second. I think the most we saw yesterday was Clarice, who'd ordered 16 paper pads.
How many?
Clarice had ordered 16 of the paper pads.
Yeah. Is that a new
no, Clarice is, I often see her message in, but 16.
Beautiful name.
It's a lovely name, isn't it?
Yeah. 16!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's good shopping.
That is some good shopping.
Because you're not going to run out then, are you not? You're not going to run out. Well, I mean, you will eventually, but it'll be a long time. If you love it and you can
afford it. Well, the thing is, this Christmas, like I said, it's timeless.
It is.
The hardware part of it is going to be, you know, using it for years to come. Yeah. But if you want the matching papers, then perfect opportunity to get hold of those, isn't it? Now, you can see that that's created this lovely drop shadow effect, but I want it to really pop a little bit. So I used, you know, I'll tell you what I did with that one. I used the die to draw around the cardstock.
Oh, nice.
So I took my pencil, I drew around it.
That's a nice gift tag shape, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. So I'll just show you, because I've got my pen to the side. I wouldn't normally use a pen, I would use a pencil. But I drew around it and then cut it out so that I could get the perfect piece for it to sit onto the top of. So it's going to sit onto the top of there. And again, I mean, the papers in this, Absolutely gorgeous, just gorgeous. So let me just roll my tape. I think my tape pens.
What we were saying yesterday as well, it's a lovely mix of like nativity specific, but then you've got a lot of papers in there as well, which you'll use for all sorts of Christmas projects.
Yeah.
And with the stars, we were talking about like birthdays and celebrations as well. There's plenty of different uses for that paper pad.
Oh, absolutely, because those stars are just beautiful, aren't they? So I pop that onto there, and then what I'm just going to do is take my colouring mediums, and I'm going to fill it in that way.
Ooh.
I've got one already made up, so I'll show you, but I'm going to go in with a red, and I'm just going to colour inside. So rather than doing a bit of paper piecing, I'm speeding it up. And colouring it in with my colouring mediums.
You got to speed it.
Oh gosh, yeah, they did that one on Saturday.
Did they do, what's the one I put on that reel the other day and you liked?
My Camera Never Lies.
Oh yeah, did they do that one?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did they do
that.
In the Land
Yes,
of
they did Make Believe.
Run for
we had Run for Your Life. We had My Camera Never Lies, Now Those Days Are Gone.
So you went to see
we were
Bucks Fizz
treated to some, honestly,
the Fizz.
some of the album classics as well, so absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
I know people are like, who's Bucks Fizz?
Oh, they're brilliant.
Oh my God, they're amazing.
Love a bit of the Fizz.
Amazing. The Fizz, they are called
They are
now.
the Fizz, not
Yeah, they're called the Fizz now, not Bucks Fizz.
I had them on in my earphones every day in the gym.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Don't mind a bit of the old Fizz, bit of 80s bangers going on there.
Oh.
Making your mind up, you can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
It's a good pace to be running on the treadmill too.
Absolutely. You're making your mind up.
I whip my skirt off halfway through on the treadmill.
Do you know they didn't whip the skirts off, they encouraged us to whip ours off.
Is that right?
Yeah, exactly, yes, I'm not making that up, that's the truth. Nigel flashed me his chest, because I always
blimey.
did Nigel.
That's our friend Nigel, yeah.
I just did a little flick of the skirt, because I'd got an underskirt, you see. So I'd got an underskirt, thankfully I remembered, and I just went like that, so I just did a little flick of the underskirt. But yeah, it was a fabulous day it was, absolutely.
Feel good music, innit? Feel good music.
It was very good feel-good music, it really was. So look, I made a very quick topper to go now onto, and I've got a stopper card, so I'm going to, stopper?
What?
Stepper.
Stepper stopper?
A stopper.
You put a proper stopper on your stepper?
I'm doing a proper stopper on a proper stopper card. But I'm going to just literally use, and I've just used again, I've already speeded this little bit up by using some of the cardstock and that paper. Possibly one of my favourite papers in that pad is that Stars. I love it, absolutely love it. And you can see I didn't waste a single thing when I was doing my prep. Because I did a little bit of die cutting through there.
Yeah.
I would always encourage you to do that with your cardstock because you get the most out of it. You know, it's just so hard which paper to choose because it's absolutely beautiful. And I can understand why people are buying it by the bulk because it is very true what we say as crafters. We used to joke all the time. You buy one to use, you buy one to look at, you buy one to stroke. Sniff, yes, of course, because papers do smell amazing, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I always used to buy, and I still do, to be fair, buy paper pads in bulk, just because I always promise myself I'm going to use them all the time, but rarely I do. I'll end up with some multiples that I've still got. But then I know that if I want to go back to it, like me one this morning with my frames, I've got them to go back to Ben, so I can pull them out whenever I want. And use them whenever I want then. So that's why it's always handy to have those extras.
Oh, yes.
It really is handy to have the extras. So I'm going to pop those onto there as well.
Lorraine's just saying, I love Bucks Fizz, the group and the drink.
Yes. Well, do you know what? They gave us a little drink of Bucks Fizz on the way in.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, a little treat. We got a goodie bag.
Did you?
Yeah, goodie bag.
What was in the goodie bag, Bucks Fizz?
A pen, a trolley. Do you know those little trolley things with the fizz on? Little trolley things that you stick in your...
little trolley coupon. Key.
That's the one,
Key,
yeah.
not coupon.
There was a little leaflet in there, little card in there, postcard in there, and the tote bag, which is just beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Tretters real nice they did. So I'm going to pop my little frame just into the centre like so. You could lift this off, you could pop some foam pads into the back, but I'm just going to stick this down. There we go. So I'm going to stick that into the centre. Now, I'm not done, Ben, because I did say I was going to use another part of the collection.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to bring in my stamp. Let me just use my... Oh, no, I need to get a new one of them because I've run out. I knew I would. So I'm going to put my Happy Christmas. Lovely font on this collection, can I just tell you, in those stamps as well. Really lovely piece in there. So looking lovely, but I just want to finish it off a little bit. So that's when this comes into its own, because you've got all of these to choose from. And I love this because it's got not only the background scene to do a little bit of building, but you've got the foreground, and it's been positioned perfectly to give it in perspective, you know, in the terms of how you look at it.
I'll tell you the word that Michelle used yesterday, new made-up word. It's got great staggeration.
Staggeration, that is a good word. I like that one.
Not a real one, but
no, it's not a real
we know
one.
what she
Well,
means.
to be fair, I know what she meant.
Yeah.
You stagger it.
Yeah, staggeration.
Yes, it's a good way. I'm trying to think of the correct way though now. Now that's in my head, because that's going to stick. Yeah, staggeration, maybe not the right word, let me think. In perspective, as in... perspective, not perspective.
It's got great...
so that you see it in the foreground.
Foreground, midground, background.
Perspective, is
That's
that
what we
word,
said, yeah.
Jamie?
Gives you the perspective.
Oh, I'm sticking with staggeration. That's a much better word.
Stageration's much better.
Stageration's a brilliant word. I've got to use that one instead.
Yeah.
That's much better. Yeah, that's a much better word. I like that one. So I'm going to use it. In fact, I'm going to, because I've got some Centura Pearl, but I don't think the Centura Pearl is going to work with that, so I'm going to do it on the back side of it. So let's pop that on and run that through. And again, honestly, everything about this collection is just perfection. Absolute perfection. And I've seen some of the Christmas collections that are coming as well. We've still got some more.
Yeah.
Still got some more. Treating you all this year. We really are treating you all this year. Woo! We've got some belters, belters. I mean, we've had some belters already. So, but I get, when I start getting into the spirit of Christmas, when you first start, you think, oh, Christmas in June, July, start to think like that. However, I start getting giddy because the amount of collections that we bring to you are just absolutely horrible. Now, I'm going to keep this white, Ben. What I've just done, though, is I've just trimmed it. Oops, Debbie, don't throw it all away. You've got to stick that onto your cup.
Oh, you're right.
Excuse me a minute. Ooh, just dropped it on the floor. Work up a bit of sweat doing that. But I've just chopped into mine. So I've chopped in because I wanted to just cut it down because guess where I'm going to pop this? To give it this, we'll give it Michelle's word, staggeration. Yeah. I'm going to stagger it behind my stepper. So I am going to place these pieces on and I'm going to just position them into place. And I think I'll have it just lifted up. Yeah, let's have it like that. So I need my dotty tape pen though, Ben. I'm just going to have to try and find another one very quickly. There we go.
Whilst you're looking, really enjoying creating, sharing and teaching, says Pammy. Kathy says, Bucks Fizz was the first group that I followed in the 80s.
Yay!
Regina says, wow, Debbie, all your demos are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
The vote is going to be hard and we're going to do that in a second.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Forgot about that.
And Lynn Miles says, the Oxford Dictionary has nothing on our Crafters TV.
Well, that's very true because we do tend to make up a lot of our own words.
Staggeration, stopper floppers. Or is it a flopper stopper? Flopper stopper.
Flopper stopper. Chunky glue,
Other words that we made up here.
I tell you, you know, the thing is, people think that we're doing it on a purpose. Can I tell you, for me personally, it's just the way I am. I've been like it all my
Well, sometimes
life.
as well, it's not easy to come up with the correct words.
Exactly.
Live on TV. So just make them up.
Make them up as you go along. No, it's just you ask my family will tell you. Because Ruth said to me yesterday, one of the ladies down at Hobby Maker, she said, don't ever change, will you, Debbie? I went, I couldn't if I tried.
No.
Because this is just who I am as a person. But there we go. But there you go. Now look, beautiful stepper. And with the perfect staggeration, I wish I'd dropped this one down a little bit, staggered more down. But you get the gist. And how beautiful is all of this collection. It works like a dream. It's an absolutely charming, traditional, warm, nostalgic feel about this collection. It's beautiful beyond words, the Bethlehem collection. And can I just say, magnificently packaged. That is beautiful packaging. It's gorgeous.
It's stunning. But like we said, you're going to have to go quickly if you want to go for the bundle, because the bundle is going to be disrupted when the paper pad and the cardstock go, and that will be sooner rather than later. This is the extra card collection, so you will get 2 lots of the 12 by 12, 2 lots of that luxury cardstock as well, and bear in mind it's the best value way to go because you pretty much get the second 12 by 12 paper pad for half price within the bundle. Platinum price on that is £91.08p, $115.36. Double points for you as well. So again, if you're shopping, well, if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum, that's 230 points you're getting. So you're pretty much, you know, if you're in silver, you're pretty much moving up into the gold level just off one purchase. So that's why you need to shop during these events, to move your way up through Club Inspire to get to that next level, to save even more. But let's have a look, because we have got a very difficult vote to do, because Debbie has been on fire today. You need to vote on your favourite card of the show. So let's remind you on all of Debbie's wonderful makes.
Only 3 to choose from. I do like to take my time with things.
Oh,
sometimes it's about quality, not
quantity.
Quality, that's what I'm going to say.
That's it.
So number 1 was our lovely decorative snowflake frame with our new decorative, beautiful Christmas decorative frames. So that's number 1. Number 2 was our gorgeous paper piece, the butterfly. So number 2. And then number 3, as you've just seen, our lovely Bethlehem collection, number 3. So it's a tough one today, I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I'm not choosing, because I love them all. I'm going to love. So 3, 2, or 1. You decide.
I'm not allowed to vote, but I like 3.
Oh, I like them all. I like them. Honestly, I like them all.
They're all very different, aren't they?
2 Christmases and a butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You've got about 4 minutes to get your vote in. In just a few moments' time, I'm going to announce 3 winners of our getting onto our Ben & Joe's Nice list. 2 from yesterday's socials, and we've picked a winner from this show as well. So if you have commented, stand by. I could be writing up your name over on the list in just a few moments' time. Really quickly, going to whiz through the Frosty and Bright collection. This was launched this time last week, actually. It flew out of the door. We still have got the extra card collection available for you. Price on your screen right here. The great thing about this again is, if you did wait, if you haven't yet picked this up, of course, your quid's in really, because same price, but you didn't have double points when this launched last week. So if you haven't yet got it, or indeed if you need to stock up on any of the items, then this is a good opportunity to be able to do it. But super swift, you're going to be getting in this collection your faux snow, faux snow, that's going to be coming in there, perfect for all of these Christmassy collections. You've got your gilding flakes kit in there as well, plus you're going to get a lovely selection of your ribbons in there too. Then you've got all of your paper pads. So your 6x6, of course, is a. Have I got? I don't know if I've got the bigger one in here. You've got your 6x6, and you've got a. There is a 12x12 with this, isn't there? Or is there not? Is that gone now? Oh no, it is there. I just haven't got it over here. You've got your 6x6 and your 12x12 paper pad. Again, absolutely stunning. 36 double-sided sheets within that set. And then all of these goodies coming to you. So you've got your Merry Christmas sentiments. You've got that Christmas die with all of these different stamps in here. So Merry Christmas, wishing you a Merry Christmas, wishing you a joyous Christmas, and loads more within there. Then you've got your Happy Holidays die. Again, really beautiful how that one kind of goes over the edge, but also cuts into the cardstock for you, and you've got that same sort of effect with your Merry and Bright. Again, really, really quick cards you can make with these, but really, really standout makes too. Then you've got your Happy Christmas. Again, same sort of effect that is going to be creating for you. And then a lovely collection of Christmas ornaments, or baubles, as we call them. You've got your outer die and then your inside decorative die with all of these. Again, you know, great for sort of scrapbooking, great for your home decor pieces as well, actually, those little baubles. Then you've got that beautiful snowflake edgeable. Love that. Again, really nice to kind of finish off your cards with. You've got the outer die on there too. This Christmas tree die, I think possibly one of the most beautiful dies that I've seen. The detail that you've got within that edgeable is absolutely phenomenal. Really, really stunning. Then you've got your Christmas tree foliage. Again, lots of your little holly sprigs in there. You've got your little bow and your star. So quite nice, actually, if you like to be able to build up your Christmas wreaths and create those on your projects. That is really, really super handy. Then you've got the sparkling snowflakes. Again, we've done a lovely selection of snowflakes in various kits over the years, but this again is another lovely example. 5 different snowflake dies that you're going to get in there. How gorgeous is that embossing folder, that enchanted Christmas tree? Absolutely stunning. Once again, you've got so much detail within that, and it's almost like the tinsel is kind of like whizzing up the tree. You can see the motion in that actually, and then you've got that beautiful snow falling through there too. Then you've got your Christmas tree frame, again stunning. You've got all of the sort of foliage around there and all of the baubles through that. We're also going to give you a lovely selection of your, this is your resist pad, your 4x6 snowflake resist pad. So really, really nice again to create that resist effect for all of those beautiful snowflakes. You're getting 12 designs within that set, and that is just a little snapshot there of some of the designs that you are going to be receiving. And then on top of all of that, don't forget you will get the 12x12 pad, which I haven't got right here, but you are also going to get your Frosty and Bright luxury mix cardstock as well. This is a selection of your pearlescent and glitter card in the most gorgeous of colours. Really stunning. I love our glitter card, always going on about that. But you've got the matching pearlescent cardstock in there as well. £116.79 or $152.76 is the deal on this one. Double points as well, don't forget, and you've also got your free shipping on that collection too. We are just, before we finish, we need to get the winners of the competition, but I know Debbie's got some finished samples of our launch, which is coming up. Going back to the the Christmas frames, and we're going to have a look at those with Debbie.
Can I tell you, it's not samples, it's what we're going to be doing.
Oh, okay.
It's what we're going to be doing in the launch show. So these are my makes that I've got planned for later on, some of the makes that I've got planned for later on. So you can see these gorgeous decorative frames. I love these dies, are absolutely beautiful. So this is one that we're going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of a shaker with our lovely snowflake one there. So lovely shaker one, lovely tent one. I did say that I was going to make one with my gorgeous grandkids, because these are beautiful frames that are perfect for pictures of your loved ones, especially when you want to bring it in to your Christmas themed. I've got this gorgeous lovely one as well, using that beautiful poinsettia, and also, now you know I love a box, Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm treating you to a beautiful dimensional box using lots of those different elements in there as well. So we're going to cover quite a bit in that launch show using those gorgeous decorative frames, which I know you're loving just as much as we do here. So you need to come back at 2 p.m. UK time. However, I think Ben's got... Actually, you're going to do 2 announcements, aren't you?
I've got about 5 announcements.
I was going to say, yeah.
Just to say as well, on the Frosty and Bright collection, you've got these ink pads in there as well, which I didn't get time to show you. So you do get 3 ink pads included within that collection as well. Just before we write up our 3 winners on Ben and Joe's nice list, beautiful sign there, as you can see, very nicely crafted. Rubbish. The card, winner of the card of the show.
Yes.
It is, hey, you've forgotten about that, haven't you? It is 3.
Oh, it's won again. Bethlehem, I mean, it's the in thing at the moment, the lovely Bethlehem, but absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much. We'll pop that in for later on. I have a good feeling about today.
Yeah.
I think I might win today.
I think you might win today.
Yeah, I think I might win, yeah.
Not unless I start crafting. Don't worry, I'm not going to. Right, so 3 winners to write up. So basically, we've got a winner in each show to go onto our nice list, each winning a goodie bag. And of course, 2 chances each day to win on the socials for you as well. So another 2 chances to win today. But yesterday's winners on the socials, first of all from the UK, well done to Mal Tomlinson. Mal Tomlinson, congratulations to you. I'll give you the email address you need in just a few moments' time. Also, congratulations, our US winner from yesterday, Robin Hart. Congratulations, Robin. And the winner of this show, someone who commented on YouTube, winning a goodie bag and getting onto Ben and Joe's nice list is A-C-I, Tracy.
Tracy.
No, Tracy Lewis. Yay! Congratulations. Mal, Robin, Tracy, you need to email prizes@crafterscompanion.com and we will send out to you one of our fantastic goodie bags. 2 more chances to win on the shows today, plus 2 more chances to win on the socials. Make sure you check those out. And Debbie and I will be back with you for launch day in an hour's time.